Welcome to the Pinterest Setup Guide for Shopify marketers. This video is going to show you how to properly set up Pinterest integration with Shopify. You're going to be able to maximize your return on investment with this low competition, high quality Pinterest traffic. This is an over-the-shoulder, step-by-step instructional video. It's going to take you from setting up a new Pinterest account. We're going to sign you up, log you in into a new Shopify store, and you're going to submit your catalog feed and be ready to run your first promoted pin. It's going to cover all your basics here, and it's going to also help you get to your free $100 credit to get started with promoted pins. The video is going to also help you save hundreds of dollars in unnecessary developer coding costs and Pinterest VA tasks just by following our simple step-by-step instructions. This video here, it's not going to get distracted with followers, followings, monthly viewers. We're not talking about hashtags, obsolete Pinterest communities, group boards. What we're going to do is looking at your best practices for Pinterest from SEO to promoted pins, and this is going to help you avoid making very costly mistakes with Shopify and Pinterest. There's often multiple ways to approach setup tasks, and one is usually better than the other in the long run. So some store owners will dedicate their resources, like this example here, to using Pinterest and Instagram, the social media platforms, to market their products, and then simply use Shopify as the checkout cart. And others put their creatives into their store. They basically use their imagery, they put everything in their store, and they use the social media platforms like Pinterest to amplify their message. We do recommend that you use your existing product images for amplifying your marketing message instead of putting your efforts and time into developing and designing creatives on other platforms. So this looks very good. I use this for an example here, and you can see they put a lot of work into their graphics, their images in their pins. But like I said, when you get to their website and they're basically using it for a checkout, even your collection page is fairly sparse. It's pretty basic compared to what they've done over here, and it's definitely, their imagery is not comparable to what they're posting and creating on Pinterest. Okay, and that's very common. People develop their profile cover images which aren't used by mobile users in Pinterest. And you can see they do a very amazing job with their graphics. It really stands out here. But when you get, you can see there's their pins. But when you get to their site to check out, they've invested their creatives into a social media platform versus using that platform to amplify their message. You can look, there's their collection page in Shopify. And again, when you compare it to what they can do and what they have done, you can see the difference between somebody that hasn't spent time developing custom imagery for a social media platform, but has done it on their own website. Yes, we recommend that you put your efforts and time into developing the proper foundation and using Pinterest to amplify that message, that put time and money and creatives into your site instead of putting them into a social media site. If your images aren't going to attract and excite visitors at the checkout point when you're ready to add to cart, then your time is better spent on optimizing the images at this point than they are spending that extra time on Pinterest. We're going to focus on what you need to do to determine if Pinterest is a scalable traffic source for your online store, and then we'll get into investing time into branding details.